gas station log. It is 3:26. I don't know how my mind makes mental connections from one thought to another. Recently, my girlfriend lost a 17-month-old son, and we're going through the process of arranging funeral services this week. And it's taking its toll on everybody. And somehow, while I was thinking about that, I started thinking about people in homeless shelters. This is probably going to be very unpopular, and a lot of people aren't going to like that I have this to say. I think I was thinking about how, what kind of situations require social services to step in and take somebody's kids away, and how I am usually against splitting families up. I don't think the government has any business stepping in, telling parents that they can or can't raise their children, or, take care of their children, or provide for their children, stuff like that. But at the same time, what's really sad is the world that we live in today is full of people who want to do whatever they want and not have to bear the consequences of their choices. Because, if you're irresponsible with money, which is just a fact, a lot of us are. I'll even admit, I am not the most responsible with money. I try, but I am not the most responsible with money. I never have been, which is why I was in a homeless shelter 3 times. And the reason why I recognize this and I feel that I have something to stand on to speak about it is because I lived a life of irresponsibility. I was a very irresponsible person. And I suffered the consequences of being irresponsible, of not knowing how to be responsible. I've been homeless 3 times because I didn't know how to be responsible. Even now, I am finally learning how to be responsible, but that doesn't mean that I can hold up my end of the agreement all the time, 100% of the time. I try. But we live in a world today where no one has to feel the weight of their irresponsibility because, they can find some diagnosis and get on SSI, and the government will pay for their food, and the government will pay for them to have babies, and the government will, pay your welfare or your SSI or whatever, and you can live a meek, humble existence living off of somebody else. Never having to own up to everybody is responsible for themselves. And because of this, no one has to live up to their responsibilities. No one is held to being accountable for their own responsibilities, because you can just get on government aid and the government will take care of it, and then you won't have to deal with with it. And it's just a sad world we live in, my friends.